When most people hear Camp Randall, they think of football. Football is like war. Two teams fight over a football to win the game.
This isn't what Camp Randall always used to be. It used to be a training ground for soldiers in the Civil War, World War I and World War II. Camp Randall used to be 53.5 acres of land that belonged to the State Ag Society. They used it as a fairgrounds.
Camp Randall was named after Alexander Randall, who was the governor when the Civil War broke out. When Abraham Lincoln was president, he drafted men to go to the war.
On May 1st, 1861, Union soldiers started training here for the war.
More than 70,000 soldiers trained at Camp Randall. When they weren't training, they would play games, gamble, or write letters to their families. They would also sing songs to pass the time.
Camp Randall was used as a jail and a hospital for Confederate soldiers.
They had a lot of different kinds of guns and artillery.
This is a cannon from the Civil War.
Many soldiers were wounded or became sick with a disease. More than 140 Confederate soldiers died and are buried at this nearby cemetery.
This area is known as Soldiers' Rest. It is part of the Forest Hill Cemetery.
The state of Wisconsin bought Camp Randall in 1893 and gave it to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. They soon used it for track and field.
The 53 acres of land was divided into a park and a stadium. I am standing in Memorial Park, and behind me you can see part of the stadium.
An arch was built in 1911 and dedicated to the park in 1912.
This arch is a reminder of the Civil War soldiers who came to Camp Randall to train for the war.
This sign is found inside the arch. It says, erected by the state of Wisconsin to mark the entrance through which passed 70,000 of her soldiers' sons and 500,000 relatives and friends during the war from 1861 to 1865, lest we forget. The stadium opened in 1917. They have made it bigger several times. It now holds 75,935 people. Although today people think of football and Bucky Badger when they hear Camp Randall, it was really used as a training ground for soldiers.